Welcome friends, welcome to the lecture series of analog electronics. Today we are going to learn about the instrumentation amplifier. So let us understand that what do we exactly mean by instrumentation amplifier. Instrumentation is basically somewhat regarding to the transducer, that a transducer signal will be very small. So in order to use that signal for the further use, then what we need to do is that we need to amplify that small signal, and that we take into the account for the preventive control actions. So that is the thing. So let's understand that an instrumentation amplifier is basically a difference amplifier which meets certain requirements and it is a type of a signal conditioner. Now, what does this word means, conditioner? That is nothing but it will provide some kind of condition to the signal. If that is the signal input, which is input signal is applied, that is conditioned over a particular rule. If that rule is being followed by that signal, then it is called as the true signal, otherwise it will be as the false signal. So it is a kind of understanding term that how a conditioner will work. So that is the thing. So there are some several phases of that instrumentation amplifier. That first of all, that instrumentation and transducer terms are starting with the signal only. Why? Because the transducer will work as like that. If you apply some physical quantity, then it will be converting it into the electrical quantity. So that is the thing. Now if you can see that for example, if we take a thermometer, then what is it doing? That it will be transferring the heat energy into the particular electrical signal. So whatever the signal of that physical quantity, that is heat energy or etc., anything, any kind of thing will be over there. It will be strain, it will be pressure, anything, any sort of physical quantity is transferred to the electrical quantity is called as the transducer. So the transducer is basically working on this condition that it will be transferred to the particular electrical quantity. So that is the thing. So in this instrumentation amplifier, there are several phases. The first phase will be the physical quantity will be provided to the transducer. This transducer will be applied its electrical signal to the pre-amplifier stage. This pre-amplifier stage will give its output to the instrumentation amplifier. I'm using the short denotations, and it will be providing you the indicator, or we can say the display. It will be provided on the display. So that's how a instrumentation amplifier will work. Now what are the different things that can be classified into the particular instrumentation amplifier? They are, first is two stage instrumentation amplifier and three stage instrumentation amplifier. So these two terms will be classified into this, that instrumentation amplifier will be working in these two different zoners, that are, first is two stage and second is three stage. So here you can see that this stages will help you to understand the instrumentation amplifier, that how it will work. So for the sake of understanding, let's understand that which terms need to be satisfied for the instrumentation amplifier. The first term is that precise amplification should be there. Second will be low noise. There will be less noise over there. Third term will be low thermal drift. Now thermal drift means if any kind of heat energy is being taken place at the particular instrumentation amplifier, then it should not violate the electrons, as that of due to the heat energy less resistance is provided, so the more current will be flowing through it and it will damage the total instrumentation amplifier. So that is the term. After that, high input impedance should be required. Fifth one is accurate closed loop gain. Sixth will be low power dissipation, it will consume less power. After that, seventh term, that is high CMRR, that is common mode rejection ratio, and the eighth term will be high slew rate. Slew rate, we know that for a simple nominal change at the input side will be reflected to the output terminals, that is our slew rate. And the ninth, that is easy adjustment of gain. So this all are the essential quantities, essential qualities of instrumentation amplifier should have. So that is the basic introduction towards the instrumentation amplifier. I hope all of you get the particular idea about the instrumentation amplifier. What does it actually mean? So in the next lecture we will discussing on this two-stage instrumentation amplifier and three-stage instrumentation amplifier. Thank you.